Yeah. I know what you're thinking. Halloween was a week ago, so why am I releasing this now? Well, I did plan to drop it for Halloween, and even though I had most of the video done, the simple fact is, life got in the way and I was unable to complete it in time. So I'm going to ask you to indulge me for this one and just pretend that Halloween hasn't happened yet. Apologies that the video's late. I haven't just been laying down on the job. I'm a very busy man. This is not the first time I failed to meet a deadline, and it definitely won't be the last. To be honest, you should have kind of expected this from me. If you don't know me by now, if you don't know me, you will never ever know me.
Oh yes, they float. And when you're down here with me, you float down.
Welcome to the worst nightmare of all.
It's Mark Goes Blind Gaming.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Mommy don't know that he's getting off on the horror stuff, playing something unholy. Welcome to hell, little boys and girls. This is Trick or Treat.
Welcome to your doom.
Game witches, game bitches. Welcome back to
Can't fucking speak like that. Anyhows, it's that time of year again where I play a horror or Halloween inspired game to see if it's a trick or a treat. Before I begin, I would love to know your plans this All Hallows Eve. I know what I'll be doing. I'm going to scoff down all my sweets before those kids come round trick or treating. What? I'm saving him from diabetes. I don't want to be funny or anything, but where I live here in Helsinki, their tricks are so lame these days anyway. They hand over a piece of paper saying you're cursed, or they threaten to unleash ghosts on you. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. When I was a young whippersnapper, living in the ghetto, the mean streets of southeast London, you get me, we used to stick dog shit through people's letterboxes as a trick. But the wildest thing I ever saw was this kid light a newspaper on fire, put it through somebody's letterbox, a dog barking, and then on the other side of the door you heard like stomping and swearing as somebody was putting it out. I know, I shouldn't laugh at these kind of things, they're terrible, but it was a different time. I was just a kid, and to be fair, when I use the words we, I mean friends and other kids that I was hanging around with at the time. I was a very good boy. I was way too scared of getting spanked by my mum to do any of these kind of criminal acts. Tricks were played because Halloween really wasn't a thing when I was a kid. I think I went trick or treating once or twice, and Halloween was just something we saw in American movies. As I have a substantial international audience, it'd be great to hear what you did as a kid for Halloween, how things have changed over the years, and how you celebrate it now. If you have kids, how does their Halloween differ to the one you grew up with? I think I've rambled on quite enough. You came here to see some gaming. This is a gaming channel after all. Every year we can get out of the depths for 24 hours and celebrate Halloween. That's not fair. Do we work 365 days a year doing bad things, and are we only entitled to one day off? Enough! This time the Halloween rave won't end! So I closed the portal of the depths, and now nobody can come back. Come on guys, get on your paws and feet. Let's party forever!
Forever, 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 ever, forever, ever.
It happens every year, but this time it crossed the line.
I agree, I want to go home, but my dad closed the portal. Well, he's not really my dad, he just likes me to call him daddy.
So it's time to end this mess.
Right, I'm missing the 5th season of Dr. Cave.
What the fuck is Dr. Cave? If you know, let me know in the comments.
You too, Lulu? Good boy, let's do this. Doggy style, I got a big bone for you.
Game witches, game bitches. Today I'll be playing Randy Savage Halloween.
Ooh, I'm the Pumpkin Man, Randy Savage. Ooh.
Originally released in 2020 for PC from Steam, and then the following year on Micropenis Sexbox, Pony Play With Yourself Station, and Nintendo Bitch. I downloaded this just over a year ago as it was as cheap as chips, but is it as sweet as candy? We're about to find out as I play some 2-player, and as I have no friends, my son will just have to do. We will be playing on normal, as the only place I do hardcore is in the bedroom with your mom. We will be playing as James and Lulu, as you middle-aged virgins just aren't ready for Dominica. Ooh, that doesn't look like so many levels to unlock and get through. Maybe we could even finish the entire game. Oh my god. Let's start the game off with a hit and run.
Smell funny. What am I doing? I don't know how to drive.
Savage Garden is a... Oops, did I say Savage Garden?
With every breath I will be strong, I will be deeper, make you want to cry. The tears of joy for all the pleasure. I wanna lay like this forever, until you down on me. You don't have to close your eyes, it will surely come.
Savage Halloween is a run-and-gun 2D action platformer. The developers apparently being inspired by the NES classics Contra and Castlevania. Taking from Contra, the run-and-gun, non-stop fast-paced action with the ability to shoot your load in 8 different directions and a variety of plenty of weapons to pick up along the way. Being able to play local 2-player co-op with a challenging but fair difficulty that really gives this a retro arcade feel. And from Castlevania, taking its gothic horror 8-bit looks and shit, fighting monsters and bosses which are iconic monsters and shit. Fuck me, I can't remember the rest. Well, I guess you get the point. I really should start writing stuff down. Maybe even begin to script these videos. What am I talking about? Script these videos. I'm just going to continue to make it up as I go along. Anyhow, so now I'm going to talk about my experience with the game and what I think about it. So me and my son have played this maybe 7-8 times the week running up to Halloween. And we last 15, maybe 20 minutes before we get killed by the first boss. But we improved with every game we played, getting that much closer to defeating him and learning something new every time. For instance, when we first played, we didn't realise that when you pick up weapons they have a limited amount of ammunition. We were very wasteful, we were just shooting all the time. As we continued on, we realised that the only weapon that is unlimited is the one you start with. So we used that in the beginning of the game and the easier parts of the game, using the bigger, more powerful weapons for when we are being swarmed by fuckloads of enemies. and saving them for the Big Daddy boss fight. To work better together, we had to adapt our playing styles. Well, my boy did, as he likes to run and gun full steam ahead, shooting everything in his path, getting through the levels as quickly as possible, picking up all the hearts, all the weapons and all the specials, and just leaving me in the dust. As I am as blind as fuck, this game is relatively new to me. I haven't memorised the layout, where the items are and the enemy patterns yet, so my gaming style is slightly different to my son's. I like to take things nice and slow, so he's had to do as well, which is a good thing, as before I was just jumping into lava, getting hit by fireballs and enemy fire. Now he's sharing the items with me, and together hopefully we can defeat this final boss. Well, it's not the final boss, it's the first one, but there you go. Okay, well, what can I say about this boss? Well, we actually didn't reach him until our 4th attempt at the game, as we kept dying on that never-ending broom and cloud ride level. So at the time of this upload, we've only managed to reach the boss 3 or 4 times, and I'm not sure what you're seeing on the screen right now, as I did forget to push record on a couple of those. Needless to say, this fella gave us a lot of trouble. The biggest thing being was we're just shit, but apart from that, I had a huge problem jumping over him when he charged at us, plus dealing with everything else pooped all over the screen. On our last attempt, we did manage to get his life down 3/4 of the way. We were double jumping over him and doing all kinds of nice moves like that, but he hit us 50% of the time still anyway. This is a boss and a game that once you memorise the patterns, I think this boss will be 3 or 4 more attempts, we're going to get past him no problem and be able to progress with the game nicely. This is definitely the type of game that if I searched on YouTube right now, there's going to be some nutter that's played it on hardcore and got through the whole game without losing a life. Probably a no damage run. Anyhows, the conclusion. Was this a trick or a treat? Players, definitely a treat. I got to have fun with my son for a couple of hours, even though he did enjoy this a lot more than I did. But to be fair, I haven't really put that much time into it. And if I do and get to learn the game, like your mum, it's going to grow on me. I'm just going to have to continue playing it, well, at least until I beat this fucking boss. I hope you all have a wonderful Halloween. Thank you all for watching my horrifying video. I really do appreciate it. Until next time, I'll see you all in hell. Sinky. Peace! Big Daddy, what are you? How did you end up in hell? I would love to know your origin story.
This is London Weekend Television. It's just coming up to 16 minutes past 12. Time to join Dickie Davis in the studio for World of Sport.
Good afternoon and a warm welcome to a 5-hour sporting package that, as you've just heard, is full of action down under. Copsuck. Now, whatever the sport we cover, and that's right across the spectrum, there are those moments that occur that enliven the serious business of competition. They so often spark off sporting chat in the pubs and the living rooms, and they provide us with warm and amusing memories. So let us take a seasonal look back at the unusual, the offbeat, and the mirth-making moments that we've seen on World of Sport. Michael Peshart reports.
24-stone Big Daddy is wrestling's biggest crowd puller, and at the Hippodrome in Great Yarmouth last night, Big Daddy performed one of his favourite moves, a splashdown. King Kong Kirk died after the move. Medical teams at the ringside had tried to save him, but couldn't. This afternoon, Big Daddy said he would continue wrestling.
In the match, I had wrestled him. I mean, he was as strong as 3 men. He was 25 stone. He was known as the
Big hairy bastard.
And as long as I live, I'll never forget raging and flying about. And that will stay with me. Seeing him laid down there on the canvas.
Fucking bellend.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck that shit. I am the fucking daddy. I am the one. I fucking love myself.
Cop sucker. So that brings us to the end of our program, despite the tremendous disappointment.